Baruch Spinoza says, "The endeavor to understand is the first and only basis of virtue." Men who are ruled by reason desire nothing for themselves which they would not wish for all mankind. The highest activity a human being can attain is learning for understanding, because to understand is to be free. How would it be possible if salvation were ready to our hand, and could without great labor be found, that it should be by almost all men neglected? But all things excellent are as difficult as they are rare. The more clearly you understand yourself and your emotions, the more you become a lover of what is. Reason cannot defeat emotion, and emotion can only be displaced or overcome by a stronger emotion. Human infirmity in moderating and checking the emotions I name bondage. For when a man is a prey to his emotions, he is not his own master, but lies at the mercy of fortune, so much so that he is often compelled, while seeing that which is better for him, to follow that which is worse. Peace is not an absence of war, it is a virtue, a state of mind, a disposition for benevolence, confidence, justice. Men believe themselves to be free simply because they are conscious of their actions and unconscious of the causes whereby those actions are determined. In the mind there is no absolute or free will, but the mind is determined to wish this or that by a cause, which has also been determined by another cause, and this last by another cause, and so on to infinity. The most tyrannical of governments are those which make crimes of opinions, for everyone has an inalienable right to his thoughts. The world would be happier if men had the same capacity to be silent that they have to speak. Emotion, which is suffering, ceases to be suffering as soon as we form a clear and precise picture of it. All happiness or unhappiness solely depends upon the quality of the object to which we are attached by love. Nature has no goal in view, and final causes are only human imaginings. Interesting facts. Baruch Spinoza, 24th November 1632 to 21st February 1677, also known under his Latinized pen name Benedictus de Spinoza, was a philosopher of Portuguese Jewish origin. A forerunner of the Age of Enlightenment, Spinoza significantly influenced modern biblical criticism, 17th century rationalism, and Dutch intellectual culture, establishing himself as one of the most important and radical philosophers of the early modern period. Influenced by Stoicism, Thomas Hobbes, René Descartes, Ibn Tufayl, and heterodox Christians, Spinoza was a leading philosopher of the Dutch Golden Age. Spinoza's philosophy spans nearly every area of philosophical discourse, including metaphysics, epistemology, political philosophy, ethics, philosophy of mind, and philosophy of science. His friends posthumously published his works, captivating philosophers for the next 2 centuries. Celebrated as one of the most original and influential thinkers of the 17th century, Rebecca Goldstein dubbed him the renegade Jew who gave us modernity.